WH vocabulary. So when signing WH words, you need to make sure that your eyebrows are furrowed, kind of like you're squinting, like, what? And then when writing it, you need to remember that 98% of the time the WH goes at the end of the sentence. So if the sentence is, what time is the volleyball game? The topic is the volleyball game. The question is, what time is it? So I would sign time, volleyball game, when. Okay? Just some things to think about. When signing, so we'll just go down the list. So the sign for who, you're going to take your L and you're going to put it at your chin. Notice how it's laying down at my chest. Kind of hard to see, sorry. Okay, so you're sitting here like this, and then you make the ooh face as you crick your finger or as you wiggle your fingers, kind of like you're signing 21. Okay? Excuse me, sorry. The sign for what? There were two ways that I signed what in class. It was what and what. This what's used more conversationally, so in class I go, okay, it's not up here at my shoulders, it's not up here at my face. It's down here in your sign space area in this middle section. Okay, notice the face. Eyebrows are down. Hands are gesturing in towards each other. They don't touch. A sign for where. Where. Now you can do where. Notice how you can't see through. Okay, and look on that side. Okay, you can't see through. I can, but you know, kind of hard. You're going to put it palm out and you're going to go back and forth side to side. You can also do where if you want. You can hear my bracelets jingling on my buttons. I do this more than this because this tends to get like all crazy and then you put your head in the middle and it becomes more of an attitude type thing. So, where? Okay, so we have who, what, where. Okay, and notice my head's tilted forward when I do that. My eyebrows are squinted, kind of like you're out in the sun and you forgot your sunglasses, which I absolutely hate. I always have sunglasses because I don't like squinting. Ugh, makes my head hurt. Anyways, sorry, side note. So you're squinting and you're kind of looking forward. And if you think about it, when someone asks you a question you don't understand, you're making this face anyways. Like, what are you, crazy? Are you a wackadoodle? What's going on? Come on now. So always think that with your WH faces. So we have where. Sign for when. Remember when I taught this, I said this was probably one of the hardest ones, and it is the hardest WH sign. Excuse me, but it's also used to, you can use it in replace of what time as well as when in the English sentence, so it offers variation. But the sign is when. So your dominant hand is palm out, okay? So palm out. Your non-dominant hand is palm sideways, so it's facing my dominant hand. And it kind of makes a 90-degree angle, okay? I'm not a math person, but it kind of makes a 90-degree angle. This one's sideways, this one is facing out. And the fingernail is inside my finger. You can kind of see how it's like right there, right? So then you, as you twist away from your body, you bend and then you tap. When. 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 When, sorry, that was bad. When, okay? Another way of doing when that I have seen is just when. Okay, so you're not really crooking your finger. You're just kind of twisting. When. And then I've also seen when. Okay, so it's down here more. But in class, when. When. And remember, I teach different varieties of the sign because, you know, knowledge is power, and I want you to be able to have the vocabulary in your noggin, so you can make sure that you know when someone is signing what they're signing, so you don't have to ask them, you know, sign it again or anything. So when, who, what, where, when, why. The sign for why. You're going to take your fingers, all four fingers, you can put them on the side of your head, and as you pull down to a Y, see how it's sideways, you're going to say the word why. Okay? So you're late to class. Why? All right. Why? And again, WH face kind of leaning forward. How. The sign for how, you're going to take your knuckles and they're going to touch. Okay, see how they're kind of facing outwards towards each other. If I spin, you can see how they're open. Okay, so you're going to sit here and you're going to go how. You're going to rock the dominant one away from your body. Okay, you arrive school how? How do you get to school? So, all right. And then which, so you're going to take your two thumbs up, okay? And they're not going to touch. They're not going to touch when you sign. And you're just going to alternately go up and down with the WH face. Okay, we're not dancing. Okay, no. Which is used when English sentences give you an either or give you two examples. So for example, last night I asked my kids if they wanted Chinese or if they wanted tacos. And so I gave them the option. So in sign language, I would have signed to them. Okay, Chinese food, tacos, you want which? Okay, so this English sentence necessarily doesn't have the word which in it, but the English sentence, but it's what it's meaning. It's giving you an either or. Which one do you want? And so that's what you have to use the which. That's what we normally use the which for. So you have who, what, or what, where, when, why, how, and which. Okay? That is it for the WH vocab.